I'm Ben, and you found Theology Over Easy. Yeah, I'm out here riding my bike, I'm about to climb Mount Wachusett, or at least I'm headed that way. So we've been talking about biblical authority. What kind of authority is the Bible? What kind of authority does it have? And the first thing to say, perhaps the most important thing to say, is that the Bible itself declares that all authority belongs to God. Jesus, after his resurrection, said that all authority had been given to him. Therefore, go into all the world and proclaim the gospel. So, to the extent that the Bible has authority, it is mediated. It is the authority of God that is communicated through it. The other thing to say is that I don't think that rules and commands give the Bible the authority that it has, although it has many of those things. What Christians have discovered for thousands of years is that it's the story that it tells that has the authority. It is the gospel, the story of Jesus Christ. And in order to understand his story, you need to understand the story of the people of God that is told in the Old Testament. It's sort of like this. So, here I am, I'm riding my bike, and, I wear a helmet all the time. I used to be in a bicycle club, and one of the rules was always wear a helmet. Now, I suppose that, someone could post at the meeting area wherever we met to start a ride. They could post all of the rules and say, rule number 1, rule number 2, rule number 3, etc., etc., etc. And that might work. But what if I told you a story about a cyclist who wasn't wearing a helmet, hit a pothole, flew off the front end of his bike, and his face landed on the pavement? Now, I can tell you from personal experience that can happen. Only in my case, it was a tree limb that caught my wheel, sent me over the handlebars, and I landed on my head and my collar, broke my collarbone. That's a story. If you're like most people, it's the story that has power to it. It's the kind of thing that makes you think, wow, maybe I should wear a helmet. So the biblical authority is mediated in the sense that all authority belongs to God, and it is mediated through Scripture. And the other thing about it that gives it the authority that it has is that it has told a powerful story for 2,000 years. See you next time on Theology Over Easy.